Hey, what's going on? This is Aaron Bennett here, and it is Thursday, August 21st, 2014. I want to talk to you about my diagnosis and my journey with healing my Lyme disease. So, really, what happened is about a year ago, June of 2013, I started to feel some discomfort in my stomach. I would have some gas and bloating. And I'm going to kind of tell you about the last year of my life because it may actually apply to you. If you're watching this video, you may or may not be searching about Lyme, maybe the causes. You may already know you have it and you're trying to find some stories of healing. You may be totally lost and confused like I was for about a year, struggling, and you may just be looking for some answers. So wherever you are, just go ahead and listen up. Maybe what I had, you have as well. So a year ago, started with a lot of digestive issues. And again, everybody who has Lyme has different issues. They're not all the same. There are co-infections. There are very, very different things. So for me, it started in the stomach. It would interrupt my sleep. It was just kind of annoying, right? Then it would move into, I just felt very spacey. Like I couldn't focus, couldn't concentrate. My vision was actually decreasing. Things were getting blurry. I couldn't see well. And I'm dropping things, hitting things, bad spatial awareness. Going into just anxiety, this nervousness. So then it affected my mind. And this has all been accumulating this past year. Really started to speed up about 6 months ago, and then more and more and more ever since. So, I mean, other things that I'm dealing with. Let me just kind of run down the list for you because you may be somewhat curious. Okay, let's see. Let me try to find this for you because I wrote down everything. Well, can't really find it. So really, um, for me, it's a lot of mental focus, spatial awareness, run into things, feel really stupid, can't put sentences, can't put words together, a lot of fatigue, a lot of tiredness. Sorry. Recently, a lot of muscle pains, aches and pains, my joints, my muscles. Um, just feeling like not myself. Just not myself. I've been extremely healthy, like epically healthy, pristinely healthy, for my pretty much my entire life. So this is completely new for me. I mean, I eat when I got it, I ate phenomenally well. So this was something very, very new. So what did I do? I went to see Western medical doctors. They were useless. I saw acupuncturists. It didn't really do anything for me. Um, in January of this year, so about 8 months ago, I saw a naturopath, and we did this very extensive stool test from Genova Labs, which tests for parasites, candida, yeast infections. It's 3 days in a row of doing stool samples, so it's extremely accurate. We were expecting to find candida, as I had a lot of symptoms for it, but we did not find that. So that made me very frustrated because things were getting worse and worse. I was feeling worse and worse basically every day. I just wasn't myself. Couldn't sleep a lot, tired all the time. Even when I did sleep, I still was exhausted. Um, it's almost like sleep had nothing to do with how I felt. Okay. Um, and even right now, as I make this video, it's almost like I'm used to how I feel, but nothing's clear visually for me. Whatever, whatever I have is really affecting my actual vision, my awareness of the space around me, where I'm totally like in a fuzzy, hazy bubble all the time. Night vision, horrible. And I have 20/20 vision. It's not my actual vision, as I actually saw an eye doctor and I got a vision test a few months ago. He said my eyes were perfect, even though I couldn't see, which is stupid. So, What else did I do? I ended up seeing an FDN, a functional diagnostic nutritionist, about a few months ago. We ran more tests, found out I had, vitamin D deficiency. My adrenals were very, very low, like stage 2 adrenal failure. Several things, but nothing was huge. Nothing was like, oh my gosh, right? So I've been a lot of supplements from that, things just to help detoxify. we were thinking we still had some parasites. This is a few months ago, so we were thinking we still had some parasites in me. I've been doing enemas, coffee enemas, baking soda, sea salt, just kind of help clear the detoxification pathways. Um, Supplementing with various things, DHEA to help the adrenals, doing an adrenal herbal blend, things like that. Okay, so fast forward to now. Fast forward to about maybe a month and a half ago. I had a friend of mine who thought I had Lyme because she had horrible Lyme, and I had a lot of symptoms for it. So she suggested that I take this test, the IGeneX test. It's quite expensive, but I was at a point where I didn't really know what else to do, so I decided to do it. And and the more and more I looked into Lyme, the more and more it just seemed like I could totally have it. So I did the test. My naturopath called me back about 3 weeks later, saying like, it looks like from my end you have it. Um, so I let's see, on the September 2nd, I will be seeing an LLMD, a Lyme literate medical doctor, which she suggested I see one. She's a great naturopath. She said, you want to see one of these LLMDs. She gave me 5 names, 5 doctors in the entire Southern California, which is pretty remarkably small. That's from San Diego up to Los Angeles. Maybe like a 200-mile distance, and there's 5 that she would suggest. So I have an appointment in about a week and a half. He was very busy. It took me like 3.5 weeks to get in. So I'll be updating you what's going on from that. I ended up searching, and my friend who had Lyme, who was cured from it, she told me what she took because she actually saw this doctor in San Diego. What herbs she took. So I already bought that. I already started to take all these herbs. And yeah, I'll just keep you posted on what I'm doing. So let me know in the comments if you have it, if you cured it, and what your thoughts are. So, and I'll be very, very honest with you. I'm a very, very open person. And I also don't want to make these videos very long because I respect your time. So I'll break them into little parts. All right, I'll talk with you soon. Bye-bye.